say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Wednesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And now the New York Knicks starters. OG Anunoby is out there with Davis. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for the Nets, Bradley Beal is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Boozer. And it's Moon in at the four-man position. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now here's Beal. He takes it in. Moon up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. VanVleet passes to Moon. Bridges against Brooks. Davis. Moon pulls it in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Bridges. And just about a minute into the first quarter. A beautiful reverse layup. Bridges has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Knicks.
Oh, Mikal Bridges with the big-time strength on that finish.
And Beal kicks to Moon. Nets passing it around. For the three. It's rebounded by New York. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Now, here's Bridges. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Now here's Beal. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Boozer. Moon with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And the dunk by Boozer.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Knicks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Bridges outside. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Brunson, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Moon. He's guarded by Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. From outside the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Fred VanVleet, we've seen him. He's able, off the dribble, to create enough space for his shot.
Brunson against Brooks. Anunoby has the open look. Drills the three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Cameron Thomas.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Brunson against Van Vliet. Pass to Boozer. Inside, it's stolen by Davis. Anunoby outside. Knocked away. Out to Brunson. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
For New York, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And the Knicks good for 2.
A difficult shot for some bigs, but AD making it look easy.
Nets trail by 4. Pass to Moon. Here's Van Vliet. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. To the middle, here's Boozer, and the dunk by Boozer.
Well, Fred VanVleet is the prototypical floor general, and he just puts that pass exactly where it needs to be.
Anunoby outside. Clarkson kicks to Bridges. Davis with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Pass to Davis. Boozer with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Van Vliet with it. Left side Boozer. It's Beal on the wing. Shoots over Anunoby. Beal can't get it to go.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And that one falls for Davis. With league-wide focus doors on size at every position, are we seeing the demise of the traditional point guard?
So, Kevin, the first point you make is absolutely valid. Even 6'6", 6'5", 6'7", we're seeing point guards of that size. And not only are they exceptional passers, they like to score it. So that's first and foremost. But what I believe ultimately is, if you're 6'3" and under and you still bring a special amount of skill, there's going to be a place for you.
And here is Bridges. Davis with a screen on Van Vliet. Down low. And finished off by Davis.
Well, you're running your offense through Mikal Bridges, and he is making it work right now.
Nets trail by 5. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Time to get excited and get loud. Here they are, Team Height. On the court, your Height squad. Who wants it?
Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Mikal Bridges, number 1. Josh Hart is second.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
Outside Boozer. The Nets working the ball around now. Now Moon. This game he had 10 points.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Lets it fly. Knocked loose. Clarkson for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer. He is ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Nets trail by 8. Outside Beal. Pass to Boozer. Brooks outside. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Davis. He's got 9. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Here's Davis. Davis can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Here's Beal. Here's Boozer. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson's checked in for Anthony Davis. Okoro comes in for OG Anunoby. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. That one drops. He ties it up. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future. This is something you're seeing evolve with Mikal Bridges, expanding his playmaking abilities.
Now, here's Thomas. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Shoots the three. Boozer with the rebound. Boozer's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Martin finds Collins. Here's Thomas. Boozer a screen on Robinson. Here's Thomas. Pass to Boozer. Out to Brooks. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. He's coming off an excellent season, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. The Nets making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Bridges against Thomas. Bridges shot. Good. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
It's Allen on the wing. Pass to Boozer. And here is Thomas. Shoots over Bridges. Thomas's shot is off. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Heat in Miami.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Boozer with the screen for Allen to the inside. And the dunk by Boozer.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's McBride. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
And Thomas has it in the corner. Over Bridges. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
You love how quickly Cam Thomas makes decisions on the offensive end, particularly if he's going to make a jump shot.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Boozer with the rebound. Boozer's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to McBride. Six to shoot. The tray. Brooklyn with the rebound. Boozer's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Martin up top, covered by a Coral. Martin kicks to Thomas. Fires the 3. The second chance effort. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Well, for Cam Thomas, obviously, the whole conversation about why he's in the league is his scoring ability. And I think the next step for him, he's got to start to be able to play make for his teammates.
DB thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Robinson. Now Bridges. And he drives in. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. And Robinson throws it down.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Here's Allen. In the corner, it's Martin. Boozer with the screen for Martin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Caleb Martin.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. New York trailing. There's 39 seconds left in the first. Okoro setting the pick for Bridges. Five on the clock. Excellent D there from Allen.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Thomas with it. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Miami. From downtown, it's good from long range. Thomas got 7.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Nets out in front as they end the first quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Here's Brunson. Still scoreless. They've got Boozer. Fred VanVleet out there with Carter. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Moon in at the 4. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Clarkson goes in. Back to Brunson. over Brooks. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Brunson. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Brunson against Van Vliet. Pass to Carter. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Coming off a terrific season, second in assists, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists, his court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend. Now here's Brunson. 32 points for him last game against Phoenix. Pass to Davis. Hart with it. Now Anunoby lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. 6 points for him.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Moon passes to Carter. Moon with it. Brooks kicks to Moon. Back to Brooks. This one for three. Rebounded by Clarkson.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Brunson outside. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Carter. They need this. And then Carter with the jam.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Van Vliet. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Van Vliet's got 5.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Brunson the pass to Davis. The three. Oh, Davis showing his range.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Everyone, I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Knicks.
And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. In third, the Knicks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Moon dishes to Boozer. Carter looking around. Here's Moon. No good with the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Hart. Hasn't made one yet. Davis with a screen on Van Vliet. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Nets. trailing by 2. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. That drive by Carter lays it up and banks it in. Carter's got his second bucket of the game to go. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier, he said. I know what I'm capable of, so as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Bradley Beal's checked in for Brooklyn. So he comes up empty, missing both. New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Count it. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
To the wing right side. Van Vliet kicks to Carter. Pass to Beal, launches it. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anunoby passes to Clarkson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Moon, and Moon slams it home.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Knicks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Brunson with a clean look. His three-pointers off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Carter outside. Pass to Boozer. Over Davis. And it's Boozer that time on the assist from Carter. Carter's got 3 assists tonight.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Brunson outside. Now Anunoby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
The first one falls.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. New York's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Brunson outside. Back to Davis. Over Beal. And the Knicks miss again. Brooklyn's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Caleb Martin comes in for Boozer. Mann subbed in for Carter. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Bridges checks in. And here's Brunson. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Bounce pass from Bridges. Davis. Moon pulls it in. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Unloads. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Moon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And then for New York, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Anthony Davis. Okoro comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Josh Hart. Now McBride. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Now here's Beal. Pass to Moon. Knicks with the rebound. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, that was a rough outing. They did a few good things, but the inconsistencies caught up to them in that one.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night. I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Beal, the pass to Martin. Pass to Mann. Lets it go with a 3. And Okoro pulls it down.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Now here's Brunson. Okoro setting the pick for Brunson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And that one misses. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Moon. they get it. And it's good on the way in. Moon's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Brunson outside. Here's the step back. A rebound by the Nets. Moon with it. 6 points for him. Martin wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer. Martin's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Bridges. Brunson outside. They get it back. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
Thomas passes to Mann. Thomas inside, defended by Bridges. Thomas, that's good. Thomas got 9 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
Pass to Okoro. Off target from three-point range. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Now, here is Martin.
2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
There's 1:59 left now here in the second. Here's Moon. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Deflects the pass. Beal with the steal. There's 1:38 left in the second quarter. Moon laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 6 points for Robinson.
I'll tell you, a level of toughness on display from Mitchell Robinson. Send a message, young sir.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. 1:06 left to play in the first half. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Brunson right side. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson, that's good.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. There's Thomas with the 3. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
But Jalen Brunson's driving ability just puts such extraordinary pressure on defenses.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. And the first one at the line is good.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches a point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
That one is no good.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now McBride. Over Allen. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Tie game in Brooklyn. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Coach Tibbs. You're hanging in there. What's the key to get control of this game?
We got to get some stops. That's the big thing. We fell behind to start the game, starting to work our way back. And we got to keep it going, but we got to get stops so we get out and run.
Never a surprise that defense is first in Coach's mind. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Someone left the window open. Fans, let's hear it for our contestant. Well done.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Looking at the Knicks, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt. And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
Limiting turnovers has helped. Give their ball handlers props. They've been smart with the decision-making.
They're certainly running the offense well. You know the coaching staff loves to see this. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Bridges. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Mikal Bridges. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Davis in at the center, locking down the middle.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
That one goes in.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Beal's checked in for Brooklyn. The Nets with the lead. And here is Van Vliet. Makes it off the glass. Van Vliet's got 7.
Come on, this guy is one tough hombre. Fred Van Vliet is somebody you want on your side.
Brunson the pass to Davis. Over Boozer. And it's Davis missing. Brooklyn leading by 4. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Moon with it. Three-pointer. The shot missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
OG Anunoby, such a nice blend of power and skill. You see it right there.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Van Vliet, and Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh, not on my watch.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Clarkson. Over Beal. And it's Clarkson that time on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Van Vliet looking around. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges got 4 rebounds now tonight. For the lead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Fred Van Vliet picks one up.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Mikal Bridges, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
It should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
Outside, Beal. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Moon. Screen by Boozer. Here's the 3. Back to Van Vliet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Fred Van Vliet is such a crafty basketball player. At that size, you'd have to be. Nice job drawing the contact there.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
And the first one drops.
There's so many things to love about Fred VanVleet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred VanVleet every year has improved. He's fearless. He's tough. There's nothing not to like.
Offensive rebound. Davis. That's tipped. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Now here's Davis. 12 points for him. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Clarkson against Van Vliet. Ball's knocked loose. Davis with it. Now Beal defending. Outside, Davis. Pass to Bridges. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Bridges with 1 shot.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. 1 shot.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now here's Beal. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Davis with a screen on Brooks. Here's Brunson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, one of the last guys you want to send to the free throw line, Jalen Brunson, has proven he can knock these in.
For New York, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
One falls for Brunson.
Now, Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He wants to make some adjustments to the game.